I have to apologize that there's been such a delay in doing vlogs, and I'm sure most of you probably know the reason. Losing Stan was really hard, and it didn't, I couldn't come out here in this place where I always was with him to do the posts. So anyway, Earl is carrying on his traditions. Very sweet. And so I think it's important that we start back up to honor Stan. Welcome to Catopia and my leaf pile and fall, almost winter, and chapter 19. So chapter 19 is about a lady by the name of Mrs. Dalrymple and her cat Daryl, with a Y. It's funny, when I was working at the cat hospital, people would get a little offended if you spelled their cat's name wrong, but even more offended if you got the sex wrong. That was just a terrible no-no. Mrs. Dalrymple believes she can communicate telepathically with her cat. Maybe she can, maybe she can't, but it's an interesting idea and one worth writing a chapter about. Certainly, I'm sure everyone's heard about the web of life, that we're all, physically connected in one way or another, all different species. And I don't think it's a crazy stretch to think we're all emotionally connected as well. Now, I'm not saying when Mrs. Dalrymple thinks she can actually share an off-color joke with her cat that that's necessarily reasonable, but it does put the idea out there that animals have emotional lives, and Mrs. Dalrymple is a person who believes that. And pet owners have known this forever, that their pets have emotional lives. We can see it in their everyday behavior. But really interestingly, the CBC just had a couple of scientists on, and it now has been proven that animals do have emotional lives. They use dogs in a non-invasive procedure, magnetic resonance imaging, to prove that they do have emotional lives. And I think this has a huge impact on the future of, say, how we're raising animals for food and how we're treating them in their living conditions. So here in Catopia, we are very excited to have this new scientific proof, and hopefully things will start to change for the better for many, many animals. So Earl and I, see if he'll look at the camera for his fans. There we go, sweetie. Good boy. We all say goodbye for now. We'll see you next week. Enjoy this nice cold weather.